Hi everyone and welcome to this very special, what did we call it? Old school
Grudge
MtG
match.
Grudge match.
Yes.
Almost like the old MTV series.
Yes.
I think that, yeah. So,
Whatever.
I love Blue-Red Counterburn. I've played it for many years and I'm saying that Blue-Red Counterburn will beat Svante's new Atog list. Oh, why is...
And I think that this Atog deck that we built, that has main deck sit in a bottle, should be favored against blue-red. So let's test.
Yeah, and that's the thing. We're going to play some matches.
Yeah, both
Not
before
even the chat is working here.
both before and after the sideboard. Just reload the TV thing. And we're gonna play some games and see what happens and discuss them while we're playing, and also take some time to discuss it afterwards. Sitting here in the studio and chatting out a bit. Definitely when it comes to sideboarding and so on, because that will probably be more interesting.
Yes.
But we will see what happens there.
It seems like the internet connection just went down on the computer
That we were
chatting on.
Okay.
So we can't see if you're saying anything and everything is a bit strange.
But I don't think we'll have very much more on...
Here. Now we have...
No, I mean, we will actually... Oh, actually California, that's insanely early there.
Yeah, that's
Right?
insane. It's like 6 a.m. And Brother Stebbo, thanks. You will probably need to tell me how to sideboard and things like that. And
Yeah, we have the deck list is very, very close to the
Yeah.
one that you played at the Winter Derby.
before we go into, let's get Svante's deck. Svante,
A quick look
tell
at the
us.
deck lists. Yeah, so this Atog deck, for those of you who have not seen it before, is it has main deck in a bottle, and then it has Surrender Before It's on the sideboard. And the interesting thing here is that some of the plan was that nobody...
Expects the Spanish Inquisition.
Right, I mean, people would maybe not expect that, and we could get some free wins when people cut their Arabian guys, and we could cut their bottles and bring in other things. So this will be a little bit different, because we were not expecting people to have our deck list, which they have here. So how we will sideboard from both sides is anybody's guess.
Let's see.
Other than that, it's mostly a 4-color Atog deck. We're playing 4 main deck shatters. Mostly everything else is quite standard, I think.
Yeah. And should we look at how the blue-red is built?
Yes, we'll get more into the details later when it
Yes.
comes to sideboarding and
Now
stuff,
we
I
just
guess.
want to be real quick.
Yes, and this is the blue-red deck that Gordon has put together, which is a very standard main deck list. I think the main deck is identical to the one that Stebo won the Winter Derby with. And then
Yeah, you built...
a few cards difference in the sideboard, which
Yeah,
is
'cause-
mostly... maybe... Is it only like 1 card or something now in the sideboard? Or did you actually arrive at the exact same list as well?
Oh,
I don't know. It
no.
might have been like that, but it's basically the same list anyway.
Yeah, because I didn't have time to put my deck together. So I sent Svante the image from my 2016 Nikon deck.
Yes.
And like here, and probably cut this, do this. And then we checked Stevo's list, and he cut and changed the exact same main deck card, except one more change.
Yeah.
That was 1 land. Which mana base did you go? Did you do Stevo's or mine?
I did stab mana base, yeah.
Yeah.
So that is the second, or rather the third city became the third Badlands instead. So because we figured that we want... I mean, my deck is the exact same one that we played at NoCon, and yours is basically both main deck with maybe 1 change in the cyber or something like that. Because this is not... The point here is not to tech against anything, just to play like stock lists or anything.
Exactly.
Because obviously, after having played NoCon, there was a few cards I could have changed in my deck, but that's not relevant here. The interesting thing is just trying out kind of stockish lists or what could have happened on NoobCon or something like that.
Yeah, and that's it. Sorry that I need to go up and change that.
Yeah, maybe we will fix that when
Next.
next time you see us in the studio.
Yeah, we have some.
We have so many cameras and computers and
It's a new
things
setup.
there.
I've never tried this setup before, so that's why I also had a test stream yesterday to really check it
this
all
is
out.
also a bit of a test. And I mean,
actually,
the
that's
interesting.
the main reason you're here.
Yeah, that too. I mean, I'm trying to learn to do the streaming thing because I want to do some more commentary in the future, and then it's good to actually being able to do something in the OBS streaming software as well. Probably, if everything works out, we're going to stream fish liver,
Yeah.
for example, and therefore it's good for me to learn a little bit about that as well. And we should probably take some pictures of our actual setup as well and show them and maybe put them up on the pulse screen or something, because Gordon's setup is so impressive here with all of his streaming equipment with cameras. You will see that later. We have a setup that it's a little bit better than the feature match area of a Grand Prix back when they actually did.
When they actually did feed.
Yeah, when they actually did video coverage, because we have hand cams, for example, and also like lightning here and everything. So,
But
just that a few small things are not working the way they should. But I think that's mostly for our viewing here. I mean, we don't see the chat as we should have seen as well. But I think like the output thing instead is going well.
I think so.
So we think this will.
But we have the chat computer here and the streaming computer there. That's why I need to go there.
Yeah,
The studio setup is just. We didn't put the energy into this because we shouldn't sit here way too long.
Right.
I actually think we should go and play.
Let's play some games.
So we'll be back in like 3 minutes with the first game.
Yes.
Thank you.